if you have not met this beautiful human next to me, this is Liz. I'm going to have Liz introduce herself and why she is awesome to you guys. Go for it.
Hey. This is starting out to be really great. It's like we hit the live, we're both going like this, like we're on a deserted island, like help. Good morning. We've been up a long time. Have you? Anyway, what up? I'm Liz Wilcox. If you haven't watched our previous episode and little tidbits, people basically call me the Fresh Prince of Email because I do email different. So my big claim to fame is I used to be an RV travel blogger. And when I decided to finally, do the thing they tell you to do and launch a digital course, I had 141 people on my wait list and I made 141 sales. So word got around on the internet streets, and I ended up selling that blog to go all in to teach people how the heck I did that. So I think that's what we're going to talk about today.
It is. So we have a lot of questions because what I think may have been just glossed over a little bit is that Liz is an expert in all things email and copywriting and like sales pages. And I'm just going to hype you up as much as need be because I think you're awesome.
Okay. I thought when Caroline said, oh, she's an expert in blah, blah, I thought she was going to say like 90s pop culture, and then I'd be able to like show off all my like nerdy stuff.
And the 90s pop culture and all things in sync.
Yeah. So before we get going, so I know there's a lot of email marketers. If you're like, oh, should I listen to Liz? I just like, let this be my like ultimate sales pitch for myself. Like no other email marketer is going to have an in-sync snow globe. Okay. That fashions also as a pen holder that I clearly am not. I need more pens because it's empty. But anyway, okay. I'm going to focus today.
I feel like every product in my niche has already been done before. So why would anybody buy my stuff over anyone else's? Any advice?
Yeah, Britney Spears versus Christina Aguilera, right? There's Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC. There's something for everybody. I look at it, the best example I can give you if you're thinking like, oh, it's already been done before. There are a million email marketers, right? I am not the only one. I think I said that, but I'm the only one with a snow globe. Okay. There's a reason why Caroline asks me, there's a reason why Caroline promotes my membership over other email marketing stuff, right? So, bringing it to like a music analogy, not everybody likes NSYNC. Not everybody likes boy bands. I know it's hard to believe. It's crazy. And let's think of, Tearing Up My Heart, an NSYNC song, right? People hear it on the radio. I remember the first time I heard that song and I was like completely 100% in. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Like, like drooling. I was in. But I remember my brother sitting on the couch like, oh my gosh. So a couple months ago, I went to visit my brother and there was a cover song of Tearing Up My Heart. And it was like a rock song, right? So it was like a heavy metal cover. And he was like, okay, now I like the song. Like, I get it, right? And so, just because somebody doesn't like the way this boy band is singing it doesn't mean they don't actually like the song. That's just not for them, right? So maybe the metal cover of it is. So think of that as your products, right? You might have a lot of competition, a lot of people saying the same things, right? But the way that you say it is going to be different. Your genre, so to speak, is going to be different and it's going to hit different for different people, right? There are some people, oh my gosh, I love Tony Robbins, this, that, and the other. And it's like, to other people, it's, nails on a chalkboard, but they love Oprah, right? They're basically both, very similar in that they want people to reach a higher level of themselves. They say a lot of the same things, but they're saying it in different ways and it's attracting a lot, like way different audiences. So I hope that's helpful.
Perfect. I love the analogy and I love obviously bringing the 90s music into it. Very important.
Okay. I also just realized I'm going to get burned on the stake by some people for comparing Oprah and Tony Robbins.
It's okay.
Not the same, Liz.
I mean, I understood what you were getting at.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Like,
Yeah.
two different, like, they might be preaching the same thing, but in such a different way. So when you go to create your product and you're like, oh my gosh, but so-and-so, like, you are different. You are going to say it different. It's going to hit different for different people. So keep going. Put your thing out there.
So do you have any, like, I guess, final words on like what people can do, especially when they're first starting out, to kind of get past the like big scaries? I have no other word other than just like the big scaries of hitting send for the first time on an email.
Yeah, great question. And this is the part where I've been talking for an hour and a half or an hour and 5, and I'm just going to pitch myself. Join my membership. I will encourage you. I will cheerlead you. I know it's scary. I know it's like, here's the mouse, like, like, I don't know. Just keeping the real answer, just remembering, like, we're just trying to turn these people into friends. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but again, thinking of them as real people, like, okay, even if you've only got a few people, like, okay, I know this person, or I want to get to know this person, right? It's the same with social media. When people comment, we're commenting for the first time, thinking of it as that, maybe even thinking of it as a social platform at first, if that helps you to hit send. Nothing is finite. Sending newsletters, again, it allows the brand to evolve. So if you mess up this week, you've got another chance next week.
Yeah.
And join my membership. I'll write it for you. It'll take away all the stress.
I was going to say
90% of the stress. You still have to hit send. But you know, again, you can email me. You can, I'll rah the crap out of you.
Liz, thank you so much for being here. Where can people find you and find more about you?
Yeah, so if you're just getting started with email, of course, you can go to lizwilcox.com and hit the hot pink button and get my freebie. You can get a welcome sequence already written for you and some newsletter samples. But the best way right now is the flash sale, of course. I know Caroline has her affiliate link. That sale ends tonight. And that really is the best way. I retired my services because of this offer. I don't, like, you cannot hire me to write for you. So I really am like inside the membership all day, every day. All I do is promote it or be in it. And so that's really the best way to get my eyeballs on stuff, to get my feedback, and to start writing your emails and get rid of those scaries.
I love that. Liz, thank you so much for being here today. And everybody go follow Liz. Go get into the email marketing membership if you haven't. It's the best $9 a month that you will ever spend on anything.
I tend to agree. Thank you so much, Caroline. And thanks everybody for watching. I can't wait to see what you do with email.
Bye, guys.